Hello, I'm Aloka. I'm from Myanmar, Mon State. I am Mon Mang. So, as I know, long time Mon and Buddhism. So, I have studied about how the Buddhism come to Mon. So the first time we call the first time Buddhism come to Mon is not like a Buddhist, just like a Buddhist is mean relic. At that time we don't call Dhamma come to Mon, just like a JD, Stupa only come. And then when like we call the period of Suvarnabhumi, at that time King Asoka want to spread Buddha Sasana around Southeast Asia. So whenever Sanuttara come to like the Myanmar southern part, we call now Ramanya Desa. It means now like Yangon or Bogor, that regions. So at that time in the village, so many like monster, like a yakka. So at that time, even the queen give a bath, so the yakka come to eat the baby. So at that time, the king and the villager always worry about their new prince become bad. So at that time, 2 months, from the King Asoka, like when Sanuttara and Uttara, we call Sanuttara, Uttara, when they arrive that place, so many people thought that 2 months is like a monster because they never been saw the man. So at that time they come with the stick and the knife, or so they think that 2 months is like a yakka or like a monster. At that time, that 2 months said, we are not a monster, yakka. We are the monk who come from the India to spread the Buddhism this place. So at that time, that monk preached that village, and the villager and that 2 months teaching about the Buddha Dhamma. So at that time we call Buddha Dhamma arrived to Mon land. So since from that time, I'm not sure, like whenever Arahant, at that time Arahant when Buddha Kosa. So when Arahant is very famous for Mon because he translate from the Sri Lanka, we call the Diho language from to Mon, according to Mon history. I know from another perspective. So like now, most of the famous pagoda like Shwedagon or Golden Rock, this is belong to Mon. So as for my perspective, we always think about the Mon and Buddhism cannot spread. Because when you study about the Buddhism in Myanmar, you have to study about the Mon. When you study about Mon, so you also already know about the Buddhism, because Buddhism and Mon is very close. So even in Thailand, like Dwarawati, so at that time very famous about the Mon. Even the Pathom Jedi is for the Mon. So even the King Mingut, King Mingut, when he reformed the Buddha Sasana in Thailand, so he sent the Thai monk go to observe all land from the Mon monk, and he reformed. Even according to Mon history, at the period of Dhamma Jedi, he is before he became a king, he also a monk. After he disrobed, he became a king. That's why he went to reform the Mon Sasana. At that time, according to his story, he said in Ramanya Thani, many have sects, Nikaya, many Nikaya. So that time he collect some monk and he bring to observe and to study at the Sri Lanka, because we always believe the primary of Buddha Sasana come from India, come from Sri Lanka. So when we want to reform or when we want to beautify the Buddha Sasana, so we send to their original place. From when that monk come back from the Sri Lanka, they established like a Ramanya Nikaya, we call Raman Nikai. So Raman Nikai now also exists in the India, or no, in Sri Lanka. But in Mon, we not have official, because at the time 1962, at the Nevin military government, when he reformed the Myanmar Sangha, so he recognized just 9 sects, So at that time, they didn't, the military government, like a Nevin revolution government, because he not recognized, his government not recognized Ramanya Nikaya. So now, the present time, we trying to establish Ramanya Nikaya again. So just let's we selected, we elected like a Sankharaja of Raman Nikaya in Mon. So another important history, we have until now very famous. When the Dhamma, I think the year of 843, that king, the previous I mentioned, Dhamma Jidi, he sent the two group of monks to go to India, and then when they come back, in the ocean, they not have a good weather. They have like a heavy cyclone or heavy rain. So the one ship, they cannot come back from the Sri Lanka. So most of people, villagers, and also include in the king, they pray for that man who disappear in the ocean. So like last month, full moon day, we always pray the Buddha 1,000 kind of fruit, you know, one fruit with 1,000. Candle, 1,000 candle, 1,000 like apple, 1,000 like banana, 1,000 like a candy. So one kind, 1,000. On the ship, you know, because at that time that monk, their ship disappear on the ocean. So the villager in Ramanya Desa, they send the fruit or the food with the ship. They think the ship can flow and that monk can meet and can eat. So until now, you know, most of one they are believe I didn't like same Thailand when we like a man before the marriage we might become a samanera or become a monk. If we not become a monk yet, we cannot make a marriage. If you make a marriage, it may not official because you are not become a monk yet. So this kind of, you know, responsibility very our parents, you know, they very emphasize. They like their duty. If they not have enough money, they cannot give their son to be a monk. They not, it means they not satisfied because they not complete their duty. So the parents have to make their son be a novice, be a monk. So after that, they think, oh, my duty on my son is finished. So that means Buddhism and monk is very connected until now.
Okay, thank you very much.